Hey guys, Sirdean the Great here, and today I'm going to show you guys how to edit videos using iMovie. I know a lot of people tell me that they want to make a YouTube channel, and I'm no tech wizard or, crazy camera guy or anything like that. However, I do know that you can start a YouTube channel using just your phone. When I started my YouTube channel, by the time I got to 5,000 subscribers, I was solely using my phone that entire time to record and edit my videos. All you need to start a channel is your phone. So hopefully this will help you guys out. I'm going to show you guys some tricks that I use whenever I'm editing, just some basic tools on how to use iMovie. So with that being said, we're about to jump into this video. If this helps you out, make sure to drop a subscribe. If you have any questions, just leave a comment, and if you liked it, leave a like. Disclaimer guys, I recorded this whole video with my phone, except for this little portion here that I'm talking that I just decided to add in after I was finished editing, just to kind of explain the video. But everything else, I used my iPhone, and I'm going to show you guys how to get the best camera settings on your iPhone, all that good stuff. So without further ado again, let's get into it. First things first, guys, to get the best quality out of your iPhone, you're going to go to your settings, and then you're going to go down to camera. Once you tap on camera, it's going to say video recording or record video. So at record video, you can choose anything from 720p to 4K at 60 FPS. And for those of you who know cameras, those of you who don't, 4K 60 FPS is like top-notch quality stuff. So yes, you can do this with your phone. Alright guys, so let's get started. You're going to open iMovie, and then you're going to select albums. I like to put my videos in albums, so that way all the footage is right there. I don't have to cipher through like old pictures or other videos. You're going to select from the first video it took to the very last one, out of all the footage you're going to use, like the order that you want it to go in your video, and you're going to place it there. So you see some of them are like unflipped, it's uncut. As you can see, I'm like walking through on the camera in this one, unlike how I did in the final cut. So what you're going to do is you're going to cut up your video. So to cut it up is pretty simple. You're going to click on the video itself, like you're going to tap on the video reel, the section that you're working with. And then after you tap on it, it is going to show up as like a little yellow highlight around it. And then if you see the bottom of the screen where it says split, you're going to click on that, and that's going to make a cut. And then you tap on the section of the video that you just cut, like you now have two sections. You tap on the other section and you press delete, and you can make these cuts really small. As you guys are going to see throughout this editing video, that there's a lot of times I'll go back and I'll make additional cuts because I feel like there's certain parts that don't need to be in the video. It's a lot of fine-tuning, but you're able to do all of this with iMovie on your iPhone or your iPad. Another effect that I like to do in some of my videos that I've done in like more videos where I'm like moving rather than just speaking is this effect where it's almost like I have a cameraman following me as I walk, but I'm actually changing the camera angle several times, placing my tripod in different areas. I like to cut the video to where as I'm walking out of the last frame, I'm walking directly into the next frame, so it makes it look as smooth as possible. Like I said, all this can be done with simply splitting and deleting and fine-tuning. If you can no longer cut and you just want to make a small adjustment to the size of the clip, once you tap on the clip and it highlights yellow at the very ends, it will have these thicker little yellow portions that you can drag with your finger either farther or closer. This next portion that I want to use was rotated upside down. So all you have to do is you tap on the selection of the video to where it highlights yellow in your reel, and then you tap on the screen part, like where it actually shows your video, and then you just rotate with your finger simply until it's in the direction that you want it to be. So another little nifty feature is that you can zoom in. Let's say you're at an angle that you don't want to be at, or you're trying to focus on a specific thing in your video. You click on your video in the reel below, and then at the very top you're gonna have a little magnifying glass. You tap on that, and then you can just zoom in to wherever you want the angle for that frame to be. And that entire frame, that entire like yellow highlighted section on your reel is what is going to be zoomed in. And to undo anything, let's say you do the zoom and you don't like it, you think it's too much, you could just press your little undo button on the right hand side right there next to the play button. So the other technique or little effect that I'm doing right here is the showing a door open and close from two angles. So I positioned my camera to where it showed me doing the action of opening the door, like showing my body walking through the door on the outside, and then I moved my camera to the inside and recorded that side as well. So what I had to do afterwards was clip the video and trim the video with the split tool and the two yellow tabs that I can make slight adjustments with to make it where it looks as smooth as possible, as if I had a camera on both sides of the door. And after a few tedious minutes of clipping and dragging the right, this is what it ended up looking like. And another method I like to use, which I don't know the actual terminology for it is, but it's kind of like a cut-up method. It kind of takes out time of unnecessary things, but you still get what's going on. I feel like it keeps attention a bit more. So what it is, this scene right here where I was putting my slides on, what I do is I make a few cuts of that scene right there, and I will delete some cuts that are in between, and it gives it that video time cut effect. But basically all I'm doing is I chop up the video, and then I'll delete a few in between scenes of that one overall scene, if that makes sense, guys. So this is what it does, it saves time on the video, cuts out extra stuff. This was always Alright, so now we're going to do a little review of the video. I like to go over my video as I'm editing just to make sure everything's looking good. So another thing I'm going to show you guys how to do is add text. Like how I put that little flip screen thing, it's actually pretty simple. If you want to add text over a video, it's the same process minus adding this picture. So you can click the plus button and then you scroll down to camera. I take a picture of like a black screen. You can add a background, you can add another picture, you can add another video, but I just need a black screen for this in this situation. So I put the screen and then I tapped on that black square, and then down to the options at the bottom it has a little T for text, and then I can go through all my different styles of text. I tap on the style that I want to use. After I tap on the style that I want to use, click right there on the tile and then enter in whatever it is I want to say. And then after that I can move the text anywhere on the screen that I want it to go. This is definitely an update for iMovie. In prior versions of iMovie, you could only have the text in one section, and it really, limited, where you wanted your text to go. You also have the option to stylize your text. So right there on the left side, it shows some letters, and then it shows a color wheel. You click on the color wheel, and then you can change the color of your font to any color that you want. And they have a few other options as far as stylizing goes of the text, like a shadow and things like that. So as you guys can see, I did some color grading to the video. Yes, you can color grade on your phone, not as in detail as you would be able to on like Premiere or on After Effects. However, they do have presets. So you can also like change like how heavy they are and stuff like that. It's right there at the bottom right corner of your screen, the little color triangle thing, and they have a whole bunch of different color options to choose from. I chose Blockbuster. It gives it like a movie type effect. Um, and you can change the intensity of it with the little scroll bar above it. Alright, so to add music to your video, it's really easy. You're going to click your add button on the left side, right? Then you're going to click on the audio tab. Then I clicked on files because I had my music saved under files. Typed in my song Eons, which is available on all streaming platforms, just so you know. And it's going to drop there right down on the reel. It's going to drop at the very beginning of your video or wherever you left your little white cursor. That's where your music is going to drop. So you can change the volume of the music by tapping on the green bar and then tapping on the little slider that it has to change how loud or quiet you want the music to be. Also, let's say you just want your music and you don't want the video audio playing. You're going to tap on the video itself, then tap on the audio icon in the middle of the screen, and then slide it all the way down, or if you want it louder or if you don't want it all the way gone, you can adjust it right there. So another thing that you may want to do, let's say you're putting multiple songs or multiple sounds, you tap on your sound, then on the bottom right corner you click the fade button, so that way the song fades out, and you can also fade at the beginning of an audio as well, so that way it doesn't sound choppy in between sounds. And in the making of this video, I was doing voice recording. So to do that, you press your plus button again, and then you press voiceover. After you press voiceover, it'll then give you the option to just start recording. You press record, it'll give you this little timer, so that way you can come in at a good amount of time. And then whenever you're done, you press stop, and it gives you the option to review it before you actually save it. And then even after you save it, you can just individually delete it. And just like a video, you can chop your voice recordings using the split tool and the little tabs on the side.